What's up everyone? The live feeds are officially back on Direfest. We know what is happening, but things aren't necessarily looking good. So folks, grab onto your chair, grab onto your hats, grab onto something. Be careful what you grab onto, because we've got so much to talk about. So welcome to your live feed update. Alright folks, now right before we get started, if you haven't already and you want quick, concise and fun Big Brother videos on your YouTube feed, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button and the bell icon to get notified every single time a brand new upload goes live. You'll know the drill. Subscribe, like, bell icon, that's the three. Hit them! Okay, let's jump right into the live feed updates. Now, if we just talk for a moment about when the feeds returned on Direfest, if y'all were watching, y'all will know exactly how I feel right now as I'm about to express it as best as I can. Awkward. Do you know in the office when there's those silences and it's like cringe? That's what it was like, but without the comedy of Michael Scott and Dwight Schrute and Big Tuna Halpert. There was a lot of silence. A lot of silence, folks. Very, very, very awkward. And it was almost like all the house guests in there had been taken hostage and they were told, it's like the snipers were on the roof and they were told, you dare say anything about these past 2 days while the feeds have been down. You're not going to make it out of this Big Brother house alive. That's kind of what it was like, you know, because they were talking about random crap like, you know, the sun and the wieners that they were cooking. Just stuff that, you know, you would probably talk about with people to pass the time that you don't want to talk to, if that makes sense. Oh, the weather's nice today, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is. Make sure that you stay warm out there. It's a cold one. You know, those kind of conversations that you have with people where it's just like, God, I can't wait to leave this room so I never have to talk to this person again. That was the vibe. Because the game talk was very, very minimal. But we did indeed find out what happened with the power of veto. So it turned out that the leak was indeed true. Terence decided to use the power of veto on Turner. So just a quick moment to say congratulations to Turner for officially making it to the final 8. This is huge. Really, really happy for him. I'm stoked as well. I've talked day in, day out how much I love Turner for the representation that he's given bisexual people, bisexual guys. I am grateful for that, being bisexual myself, and young people as well, for goodness sake. Young people don't always have a good rep, both in life and in the Big Brother house. So again, very, very grateful for Turner for doing that, and just representing us in the absolute best way possible. So thank you, Turner. Really, really stoked he's made it to the final 8. But indeed, with Turner coming down off the block, somebody had to go up, and almost the wrong name there. Terence decided to nominate Kyle as the replacement nominee. But here's the downside, folks. It doesn't necessarily look like Kyle could be the one going home like we thought, unfortunately. Which is, you know, a disappointment on a personal level for me. On a game level, it's a whole different thing. Personal level, I did want Kyle to go home. I don't like the guy. It seems to be a ruse for basically to make it look like Kyle didn't spill the leftovers, so when they merge back it'll look better for Kyle. But it's pointless. It's stupid. Terence has just had to nominate people, more people than he had to. And when we get back to the main house anyway, Kyle's going to be house target number 1. We've seen the people over at Big Brochella discuss, apart from Jasmine, everybody else there, the leftover members there, have said as soon as we merge back, we're taking out Kyle. So it's too late. It's too late for him. It's too late, and Kyle's game is going to be an uphill battle now to get to the end. Although I wouldn't be surprised if he can do it. I would not be surprised, but it is going to be an uphill battle. I think there's merit where Terence has probably earned trust with Turner at the fact that he pulled him down, and Turner's gone, oh, that's great, Terence did that. But also Turner's the kind of guy who goes, hang on, he did bring me down, but Terence was the one who put me up in the first place. I'll remember that. It's at the back of my mind. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's definitely... the general consensus seems to be that there was more pointlessness to this move from Terence than there was logic, or at least sound logic. So that's where we are with that one, folks. But I guess that leads us into the question of the day. Let me know in the comment section below, with the final nominees of Dire Fest being Joseph and Kyle for tomorrow night, who would you like to see evicted from the Big Brother house tomorrow? Let me know in the comment section below, Joseph or Kyle. It's as simple as that. Moving over to Big Brochella now, and it seems like things are game set match over there as well. We of course know Monty and Jasmine are on the block for the end of the week, and it's a situation in which Jasmine is more than likely going home. But we did see a moment of hesitation for Brittany where she was kind of thinking, hang on, is this the right move? Should we take out Monty? And I think she backed down from that. I think she's going to evict Jasmine still, because she could probably rally the... Taylor's not going to vote to evict Monty. All Brittany has to do is plant the seed, though. She votes one way, Taylor votes the other. And then Brittany tells Michael to break the tie into her favour. Then they've got control of the vote. I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think Michael would want to send home Monty on his head of household reign. It would create disdain against Taylor. But equally, there's a logic game move there. It would isolate Taylor. But equally, if you want to get Kyle out this week, you're going to need all the troops that you've got. Wow, I love this season for the simple fact of it's not so predictable of like this block of 8 is going to vote together or this block of 7 is going to vote together. We're actually having to contemplate. We have to manage these people in the correct way to get them to do what I want them to do. Right? That's Big Brother. That's Dr. Will. That's, you know, that's Danielle Reyes controlling the players, controlling the pieces, moving them appropriately, removing them off the board at the right time, and playing slow game, playing fast game, playing blindside, playing backdoor, you know, all that kind of thing. And it's great to see, right? But I do think, you know, going back to what I said there, I think Brittany's going to back down, and I don't think she's going to. I think it's going to be smooth. I think it's going to be Jasmine and Joseph. I do think are going to be the evicted house guests this week. But I guess I'll throw the same question that I did for Dire Fest over at Big Brochella. Folks, let me know in the comment section below from Brochella, who would you like to see evicted? Jasmine or Monty? Once again, it's as simple as that. Okay, Joseph has officially gone into survival mode, and he is beginning to throw his closest allies under the bus, namely Taylor. Now, this kicked up a storm on social media for a lot of people, talking about their strong feelings towards Joseph regarding him throwing fan favourite Taylor under the bus. And don't get me wrong, I love Taylor, I love Joseph, and I love Turner. They're my favourite 3, right? But I will say this. Joseph is doing what he has to do to stay. He is doing what he has to do to stay. And so many nominees in modern day Big Brother don't do that. It's they get nominated and they lie down and they faint and they go, it is what it is. I can't do this anymore. I'm done. Pick your damn self up and throw people under the bus. That's how you do it. Big Brother's a once in a lifetime opportunity. 2 for some, 3 for some, and 4 for some. Looking at you, Janelle. And it's a situation that is dire, literally, by name and by nature. Joseph is throwing a lot of negative game talk towards Michael and Taylor, to Terence, simply because it is the last angle, essentially, to try and get him to stay, in that house, right? Because we all know Terence doesn't like Taylor, so it's almost like preaching to the choir, and hopefully Terence will go, oh yeah, Joseph's on the same page as me here, you know, he's not a fan of Taylor either, let's get him out. But listen, in my opinion, Joseph's doing what he has to do, and he was basically, you know, it was nothing specific, it was just kind of generally thrown those people under the bus, sort of making how strong they are in the game, that kind of stuff. Just what you would usually do to take somebody out. But I don't really think it's doing much, right? Because Terence is against him already. So against Taylor and Michael and Monty especially. It's almost like, and I was discussing this with a friend this morning. It's kind of a situation in which, is Taylor screwed already? You know, did that actually do any further damage? What do y'all think? Because I think the cards, or the deck at least, is stacked against Taylor already. But there's just a little bit more now that our closest ally is thrown her under the bus. Not that it's going to change much, But obviously, it's that old thing, isn't it, of every little helps. So each kind of weight that you put on top of the next is going to cause a bit more calamity. But honestly, I mean, if I'm coming back to it, at the end of the day, from a game perspective, I do respect Joseph for throwing everything in the kitchen sink at it, because that's what I'd be doing if I was in the house. Or at least I'd like to think I was doing that. It's Big Brother, right? If you're in jeopardy, you got to do what you got to do to stay. And I respect Joseph for doing what he can. Not that it's going to work, but at least he's trying. And I respect the hell out of that over somebody who doesn't try at all. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching. There is not a lot to talk about during this twist. It's kind of been a flop. It's kind of been a flop, right? Because we're in a situation in which everything's kind of just game, set, match after like 2 days. Because there's like 5 people in each side, and I do hope that this season has been the old expect the unexpected season though, right? And we've still got today and we still got tomorrow for things to flip. So you never know. You never know. But as of now, it's kind of flopped, this twist, and it's kind of been just... Yeah, I mean, put it this way, there wasn't many updates to talk about today, right? Which is a shame. I'm looking forward to the houses merging back and seeing what the dynamic is like then, because I'm sure it'll be different, and different people are going for different people, and I'm excited. I'm excited. Keep the hope. If you've learned one thing from watching any of my videos, folks, keep the hope alive, even if it all seems dead, right? But anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I do appreciate every single last one of you guys. It makes me so happy doing these videos. I'm doing a little bit of a longer outro today, because I just wanted to show how appreciative I am. Y'all mean the world to me. You put the biggest smile on my face every single day. Some of y'all don't with your nasty ass comments, but that filters out, you know. And the 99% of y'all who come through with nice comments, I just want to send all the love right back at y'all. You're amazing, and you've put a smile on one happy man's face right now. So thank you so much, and I'll let y'all in on something. I got my analytics back through, and I believe 2 days ago it was the most successful day ever on TV Talks with Tom. Can you believe that, folks? We started this in 2020, and in Big Brother All Stars 2 in the build-up. Let me know if you've been around since then as well. And 2 days ago we had the most successful day ever. So thank you so much to every single last one of you. You all mean the absolute world to me. I hope everybody's having a great week and is looking forward to double eviction tomorrow night. Let's go! But folks, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single last one of y'all. Make sure that you're staying safe, staying positive, and staying healthy out there. And remember, be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Say it with me, folks. Good night.